It's over between Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck, in a friendly way but definitely. This was confirmed for the first time the actress, after rumors linked to the divorce had given way to those who wanted them in the process of rapprochement. The reconciliation in which they still hope the fans of the couple will be there, not even for the sake of their children. He confesses Garner in the first interview post-separation interview with Vanity Fair use. One thing, though, Jennifer wants punchline. The alleged betrayal has nothing to do with the nanny. With Affleck was over already several months earlier. Let me tell you one thing, we had been separated for several months before I felt speaking nanny. She has nothing to do with our decision to divorce. It was never part of the equation. The hardest thing was to tell the children because the babysitter has disappeared from their lives, from day to day. We explained what scandal is not a good thing. Our marriage, however, has always been true. Nothing was for the cameras. Try to stay married was the biggest priority. But it did not work. I have not married the famous movie star. I married him. And I would like to go back and make the same decision. Without him I would not have these fantastic children and much of what we had. It is the love of my life. It is the most brilliant person who can get into every room, the most charismatic, the most generous. It's just a complicated guy. I always say, when his sun shines on you, you feel it. But when the sun is shining elsewhere, it's cold. You can leave a deep shadow. The silence of Ben Affleck. Jennifer Garner was the only one to want to talk publicly about this story. Her former husband, father always present but unrepentant live-in lover, he preferred to remain silent. He did it, probably because I aware to hold much of the blame for this separation. Although the betrayal has nothing to do with the babysitter, Affleck would have turned its attention elsewhere in more than one occasion. Jennifer has no qualms about publicly declaring that it was her husband, the greatest love of his life, but confirms that among them is over. And despite the attempts of him to make amends, he is not going to retrace his steps. Who cares?